What's going on, guys? This is Cameron, the commissioner of the NCCL, back with Season 4 of the league, and today I'm going to do a bit of a draft analysis for you guys. So, first off, disclaimer, this league is not meant for, like money, like getting a ton of views, getting a ton of subscribers and all that. It's really just like a friendly league with 8 people in it, so if you're watching this and, you don't like the content, just don't like it. Just go away. Doesn't hurt my feelings, doesn't hurt anyone else in the league's feelings, because this isn't really meant for the entire public. It's really just meant for us 8. And I hope that if you do enjoy it, you'll like and comment and subscribe and whatever. But just know that it's not serving its purpose to make us YouTube famous or anything like that. Alright, well, we're going to dive right in. So, first off is Minnesota Merrills with Alex. His league consists of his OU picks are Megaladios, Gengar, Tornadus Therian. UU picks are Yanmega, Cresselia, and Florges. RU picks are Registeel, Virizion, Drapion, and NU picks are Kabutops, Rotom Fan, and Archeops. Lucas did the first 4 draft ratings, so I'll read his. This is his commentary, by the way, for the Sun Division. Alright, so his draft rating was an A-, and his review just says, good speed with most of his Pokemon and okay bulk, but lacks versatility and no ground type. So, yep. Drew of the New York Young Gooses, his OU picks are Clefable, Bisharp, and Megatyranitar. His UU picks are Gligar, Galvantula, and Chandelure. His RU picks are Hitmonlee, Dugtrio, and Cofagrigus. And his NU picks are Lantern, Lilligant, and Xatu. Lucas gave him an A on his draft and said good versatility and a good chance to set up with a lot of different Pokemon, but has okay bulk and Tyranitar with no sand Pokemon, and sand breaks focus edge of Galvantula. But looking into this, actually, Gligar gets Sand Veil, which could help out in the case of sand, and Dugtrio and Bisharp aren't affected by sand, so they can hurt some things without taking that chip damage too, I suppose. Alright, next up is Jackson, coach of the Manhattan Manectrics, drafted OU. He drafted Mega Manectric, no surprise there, Azumarill, and Staraptor. His UU picks are Arcanine, Hydreigon, and Cobalion. His RU picks are Escavalier, Sneasel, and Cinccino. And his NU picks are Ludicolo, Piloswine, and Mightyena. Lucas said it's a B+, and said great offensive potential and offensive synergy with his first 6 picks, but lacks and dedicated wall and defensive typing. Grammatically incorrect there, but I assume what he's saying that there isn't a ton of great defense on his team, which I can concur. Piloswine's alright. Escavalier, it's not meant to be defensive, but it has a good defensive type, and it's really slow, so it does need some defense. Yeah, I can agree with that. Anyway, Lucas actually did the rating for his own team because he didn't want to do his own, which I can see. He was supposed to do mine, but hasn't done it yet, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. Anyway, his team, Lucas of the Toronto Bay Leafs, has drafted OU Mega Scizor, Togekiss, and Landorus Therian. UU Mamoswine, Entei, and Crawdont. RU Jolteon, Medicham, and Quagsire. NU Gourgeist, XL technically, but it doesn't really matter. Mismagius, and Sliggoo. He gave himself an A-, which I didn't feel like changing. I guess that suits him. I said overall fine, however, Lucas was sniped a ton of times, like he said right after the draft. It was pretty bad, and had to put together a team as quickly as he could at the last minute. There's a decent balance between attackers, special attackers, walls, and tanks, but his typings and resistance coverages could be a bit better. And moving on to the next division, we entitled it the Moon Division. Josh of the Nuremberg Neubats drafted Mega Pinsir of Zoe, by the way, Mega Pinsir, Dragonite, and Serperior. UU drafted Crobat, Rotom Heat, and Melodic. RU drafted Bronzong, Diancie, Jellicent, and NU he drafted Pelipper, Kingler, and Skitty. I went ahead and gave him a B+, because from OU to RU his team is very powerful. In OU he has 3 Mons that can hit like a truck, UU he has 2 tanks and 1 wall, RU he has a couple walls, and then Diancie, who isn't super viable unless she has like a Trick Room variant, or you're running like a special or defensive stealth rocker, which can work, but she doesn't have the greatest typing for resistances, but she does have good defenses. His NU picks were absolute trash, in my opinion. Sorry, Josh. Pelipper was alright because it can at least wall things, but Kingler is very slow. Skitty was a joke. We know he kind of joked into it, but he went ahead and went through and got Skitty. Good luck with that. Hope to see you use it at least once, see what you do with it. Let's see. Johnny of the Montreal Mudkips. Johnny has Mega Alakazam for OU again. Mega Alakazam, Rotom, Wash, and Heatran. UU has Darmanitan, Mandibuzz, and Chestnut. RU he has Sigilyph, Spiritomb, and Druddigon. And NU he has Swellow, Gastrodon, and Claydol. Right out the gate, I see he was quite the sniper, alright. I know someone else wanted Sigilyph. I personally would have liked to have Spiritomb back from last season on this season again. And Druddigon, man, I know Lucas really wanted that, but Lucas did not pick him, and it was Johnny's third pick. So, yeah, I don't know there about Lucas's team, but he did. I know he did really want it, apparently. NU, Swellow, Gastrodon, Claydol, and I give him an A+ for this. He has a very powerful team with a very powerful core. He has great walls and great attackers. The Mudkips are very threatening this season. So I'll just leave it at that. You can look at it yourself and see about that. Myself, I have not rated myself yet. Lucas said he would. I'm not sure if he's going to do it right now, but if not, I'll get back to it. Anyway, I drafted OU, I drafted Tangrowth, Excadrill, Mega Latias. UU, I drafted Feraligatr for 4 seasons in a row, Espeon, and Sylveon. RU, I drafted Flygon, Alomomola, and Axelgor. NU, I drafted Ditto, Hitmonchan, and Electivire. I'll go ahead and say something on this real quick. There's Lucas actually on the dock right now. Getting Feraligatr first was dumb. I talked to everyone afterwards except for the 4 that weren't with us. So I pretty much talked to Jackson, Lucas, and Alex afterwards. None of them sounded like they were going to snipe Feraligatr. No one else sounded really mad when I got Feraligatr, so no one really wanted him. I could have gotten him third because Espeon and Sylveon, they're fine now. I'm glad I did get Sylveon. Espeon, not as much. This is a personal draft. I'm sorry to get into a tangent on my own theme, but I'm commenting on it too. There you go. I really wanted Yanmega. I will say I really wanted Yanmega, and I really wanted Entei, which were both sniped before me. Lucas just gave me an A-. That's cool. I'll keep talking. Yeah, UU picks could have been a bit better in my opinion. RU, NU, and OU. OU, I don't hate. They're great mons, but it could be better in some fashion, I suppose. NU, I did get Ditto, which in my opinion is Uber. I don't care what you say. Ditto is unless they ban Imposter all the way to Uber, then it should not be PU, in my opinion. Hitmonchan is great. I did need a physical attacker and Electivire. So, yeah. Get a little bit mad because my Entei, and I really did rely on Entei and Yanmega to be really great mons. But, nah. Sniping happens. Okay. I'll get back to my rating in a second because Lucas is doing it right now. But anyway, I'll just go on and finish up. New competitor this season, we have Adam, coach of the Denver Delibirds. Sorry. He has a pretty great draft. Let's see. OU, he drafted Thundurus, Incarnate, Weavile, Garchomp. UU, he drafted Infernape, Mega Blastoise, and Doublade. RU, he drafted Hitmontop, Typhlosion, and Aerodactyl. NU, he drafted Malamar, Poliwrath, and Purloin. I gave him an A- and said, we see an obvious joke pick in Purloin. If you really, really wanted some sort of prankster thing, at least got a Leopard. I mean, for Christ's sake. Overall, it's a great team, albeit could have a bit more of a defensive presence. Yeah, aside from Doublade, Mega Blastoise, and Garchomp to an extent, he doesn't have amazing bulk. And actually, you know what, Poliwrath isn't that bad either. I thought it's not the worst for its own tier, that is. So, could be a little bit better, but it's actually a really good draft nonetheless. Funny how he actually is the only person in the whole league to have a UU Mega. But it's really great when at that. Okay, Lucas has said, I have good offensive Pokemon with bulk and heavy hitting special attackers, but I have a small amount of high tier physical attackers. I can I can completely agree with that. I have Feraligatr, which requires setting up if you want him to be amazing. Otherwise, he's just there for like some aqua jetting, maybe some like bulk, but nah, I don't want to do that with him. Well, I'll probably will do it though. And Excadrill, Excadrill is pretty. He's a great Mon, don't get me wrong, but he's not there to be like a choice Scarf, choice Bandit thing. I mean, he doesn't get a ton of coverage on physical moves, so I'd wind up using like, you know, you know what, I'm just gonna stop talking about my team because I feel like I've talked about it way too much. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video and you are not a member of the league, I thank you for enjoying it. I would appreciate, we would appreciate a thumbs up, that is, and the battles will be uploaded starting in 2 weeks. Today's the 8th. So October 22nd and 23rd are when you should start seeing videos appear on the channel of the league. And I hope you enjoyed this video again. And I will see you all. See whoever's watching this in 2 weeks. See you later.